Hello, welcome back to the last door. And cheers. Drinking wine again. So we have at our disposal a rosary, a lamp, a hammer, and a crow. There was a room at the end here, right here. There was potentially... Is this the servant's room? No. This is not the one I'm thinking of. Wait. Oh, yeah, okay. No, I'm not thinking of this one. I'm thinking of the servant's room at the bottom. God, this music is rather intense. I might actually just oops. Oh, well, I suppose that's right. I want to turn that down just a touch. Just a touch. Let's try that. Continue. Okay, that's a little better. Let's go back down. So much atmosphere. This place is dripping with atmosphere. And this is the kitchen. Yeah. To the back. This way. The window is so dirty that I can barely see through to the outside. Can I open it? Window open. An empty bowl, yes. No. Can we... It looks like the window frame is rotten. I would need some kind of cord to hold the window open. Some kind of cord. Can we use a rosary? Oh, the cool wind of the evening is a relief in this suffocating atmosphere. Can we feed the... Oh my god. I have laid the crow in the bowl. Oh. Okay. Do we just leave now? Oh god. Okay. Do we need to go away and come back? I hear something in the distance. It sounds like a lament. That sounds like a cat meow. Oh, it's a meow. Where's the meow? Where did the crow go? I think the cat took it. Where's the cat? The sound is louder down here. Oh god. Why is this so creepy? A small pile of firewood, twigs, and chunks of dry bark. Can I take some? No. The cat seems to be behind this wall. Oh, I have a hammer. A black cat is staring at me, but wait, its eyes are missing? Oh god. Good lord, it almost ripped my eyes out. It has run away into the dark. There is an open chest with a dark cloak, a mask, and a knife. The knife could be useful. Nothing else is useful? Okay, what can I use the knife for? Oh, can I pry open the lynx's mouth? As one does. Jeremiah, would you pick up the pace? It's like, no, I'm a fucking gothic horror protagonist. I need to move creepily. It's just part of the contract. Okay, use the knife on the lynx. I managed to get the lynx's mouth open. There's a golden key inside. Well, that goes up here, right? Oh God, no. Anthony, no. The lifeless body of my dear friend. What madness could have led him to commit such an act? There's something in his pocket. What is it? It's a sealed letter. Dear J. Devitt. That's me, right, Jeremiah Devitt? Devitt? Devitt. If you're reading these lines, then I am nothing but a dead body hanging before you. I write to you in my last shreds of lucidity. You are one of my oldest friends, and when I sent you the letter asking you to come here, I did not doubt for one moment that you would. Had you failed me this evening, everything would have been lost. I have found myself involved in a series of horrible incidents. For reasons beyond my comprehension and sanity, I have become a total stranger to myself and to my closest relatives, capable of the most indescribable and atrocious acts. What the fuck have you been up to? I cannot give you any more details at this time. I must ask you to go immediately back to the boarding school where we made that pact, where we all swore on our honor that sentence that would protect us. This letter must not reach anyone else, so it is imperative that you destroy it immediately. The lives of the rest of the group, and yours too, are in great danger. Do not delay. They are already waiting for you. Seeing is believing, Devitt. Do not forget that. Always your loyal friend, Anthony Beechworth. Ah! Oh God. Oh my God. The crows are eating him. Ah! Oh my. Okay. Episode 2. Previously on the last door. Jeremiah Devitt Devitt? I think it's Devitt. Receives a mysterious letter from his childhood friend, Anthony Beechworth. He travels to his friend's manor in Sussex, where he learns of Anthony's descent into madness and the death of his wife, Anna Beechworth. Devitt faces the perils of the house and finally finds the dead body of his friend, who committed suicide. Anthony's final letter warns Devitt of an unknown danger and asks him to remember his past by going back to the boarding school they both attended years back. Alright, so Father in heaven, hallowed be your name. We're going to the boarding school now? Oh, we're a priest. Okay. Can we have a little splashy splash? Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Okay. Give us each day our daily bread. Okay. Forgive us our sins, for we ourselves forgive our debtors. Oh! We're flogging, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. I don't want to do this. Amen. Oh, dramatic music. Okay, we're gonna skip because we've already seen the opening credits. Now tell me, where are you? What do you see? I'm controlling this. Oh god, okay. Is this Jeremiah? In the woods? Who is it? Is it Anthony? Answer me. What is she doing? Get close to her. Get close to Anna. When I count to 3, you'll wake up. 1, 2. Ah, Jesus Christ. 3, now! Wake up, wake up! You can rest now, Mr. Devitt. That will be enough for today. Oh, we're going to therapy. Are these sessions really necessary? I'm confident that this is the best course of treatment for your symptoms. Now, did you ever see him again? I saw it. What did you see? Can you describe it? It looked like an eye. It was like an eye, perfectly rounded and dark, deep and empty, accompanied by the most horrifying, pain-filled screams I've ever heard. Inside, a complete darkness, where an evil dwells deep below, a forgotten fear for human reasoning, but undoubtedly still rests deep down inside our being. In my case, that fear has already awoken. I can understand why you are disturbed, Mr. DeWitt. With your permission, I would like to consult on your case with a colleague of mine, a man I've known for many years who is more versed in modern psychological practices. I think his knowledge and experience would be very helpful in enabling us to understand your condition. If you think that would help, Doctor, I leave it in your hands. The agony grows increasingly unbearable, and if you believe this man can help, then I welcome his aid. Thank you, Dr. Wakefield. I bid you good evening. Okay. Anthony, my friend, what really happened to you? How could you have let your wife Anna die so awfully? These doubts consume my soul. I hardly remember the time we spent together as schoolmates. I confess that beyond your enduring friendship, I can recall little of those years. Were your words a result of an increasing loss of sanity? In your letter, you wrote that someone awaits me. A warning to ward me from a genuine danger, or merely the ravings of a brilliant mind addled by insanity. Something stirs uneasily within my heart. I will not rest easily again until I go back to that boarding school and find out what secrets may lie within. Farewell, Mr. and Mrs. Beechworth. Rest now in peace. Okay. Yes, we do a lot of standing. Melancholy standing and sitting. This must be the boarding school. Episode 2, Memories. Cicadas? Where are we? This is in Europe somewhere, right? An old, quite damaged mailbox. What's in the box? What is in the box? There's a postcard inside the mailbox. Inside. Dear Matthew, it has been several months, and still I have heard no And still I have heard no news from you. Good God. My brothers insist that you have abandoned me, but I am sure you remain true. I know that you would never do that to me, for I know your heart and the honesty of your eyes. I got this address from a hospital in London and pray that it reaches you safely. If that is the case, I want you to know that I will always be waiting for you. Forever yours, Juliet Holloway. Okay, a postcard for Matthew. Who's Matthew? Okay. There's nothing else inside the mailbox. Can we go through the gates? Or the mailbox is on the inside. Alright. There's a fountain. The angel Gabriel, the school's emblem. I remember it being very pristine, but it looks neglected and dirty now. There's creepy trees. Oh, what's this on the ground? A stone eagle lies on the floor. It appears to have broken off of the fountain. I'll take that. Because of course I will. Oh, there's someone here. Pardon. Excuse me, sister. Good evening, sister. Good evening. I'm Mother Elizabeth. What brings you here, Mr. DeWitt? I'm a former student of this boarding school. As you can see, Mr. DeWitt, this stopped being an academic institution a long time ago and is now exclusively dedicated to prayer and the well-being of the patients under our care. I see. Even so, may I please speak to Mr. DeWitt? I'm afraid that we are too busy to start wasting time talking about past issues. In addition, there is little to say. We sisters arrived after the boarding school had closed down. Everybody but Monsignor, of course. Monsignor. Exactly, but you didn't answer my question. Why have you come to this place, Mr. DeWitt? This place will help me remember. This place will help me remember my past. If you have memory problems, I would recommend you to visit a doctor immediately and don't waste your time here. Okay. It'd be good for me to appreciate the passage of time. I guess that it would be a good idea to visit this place again and perceive the passage of time. Perceive the passage of time? What are you talking about? To be honest, I prefer not to talk about it. I couldn't tell you why this place is so important to me, but it is, a lot. Well, I appreciate your honesty, Mr. DeWitt. Well, I wasn't honest, apparently. I thought I was being tactful, but... Okay, I'll allow you to stay around here. I hope I won't regret my decision. All right. Don't worry, Mother. Thank you. Okay. Take off clothing. Oh, okay. All right. Let's see. Let's go to left first. What's over here? Patient's coughing. Among the baggages, I can see a packet of letters bound by twine. I'd ask you not to touch my belongings, please. You're not aware who you are talking to. I'm sorry. I didn't know you'd notice. Hello? Doctor. I'm sorry, I'm not a doctor. Pay him no mind. He's been delirious. Oh, wait. No, that's her. Pay him no mind. He's been delirious for some days. I'm Miss Mary Vinge, and this is my brother Matthew. Juliet. Why have you left me? Why don't you answer my letters? My letters. You see, the poor man is still obsessed with his fiancée. He won't accept that she left him months ago, my poor Matthew. I have a letter. I'm very sorry, Miss Vinge. I hope he recovers. Thank you. But I have a letter for him. Mr. Vinge, I think this letter is addressed to you. Oh, thank you. Leave it with me if you be so kind. As you can see, my brother is too weak to read it. Well, Matthew, let's see who has written to you. Oh, it's a letter from our mother. She's lying to him. Dear Matthew, I hope you are recovering. I wish that your beloved sister and you come back home soon. You liar. Mother needs more care now than ever. She worries a lot. Do you remember the good times when we all lived together? You're manipulating him! Miss Vinge is making up the litter's contents. Okay. So I need to get rid of her. A magazine entitled Weird Tales. Who's this? Oh, you're all right, madame. There was a rhythmic sound, like a breathing. What do you mean? It was last night. I felt an increasing pressure on my temples. Something dry and rough, like tree brushed against my leg, and I saw something on the wall, like a growing shadow. I lit the lamp, and there was nothing. I'm sure it was just a nightmare. Madame? Oh, the convalescences. He is quite a pale young boy. He is asleep. Please, someone. Piety. I'm sorry, you cannot be here. Is there some way I can help? Don't worry about it, sir. The Lord looks after each and every one of our patients. He will provide you with all the help you need. If you wish, you can pray there, next to the statue of Our Lady. Don't you think she's beautiful? The Virgin listens to those in need. A gloomy statue of the Virgin Mary makes this place even more mournful, if that is possible. There are several crucifixes all together at the headboard of this bed. Why? Well, he seems really religious, and I'm not allowed to talk to him, apparently. A picture of the Virgin Mary gazing at you, supposedly to portray a sympathy and compassion for you. However, she seems to look more pained and sorrowful here. Okay, what's through here? I unlock the door. Ah! This goes outside. A locked wood coffin, badly finished. It seems that whoever made it was a bit rushed to finish. A grave, recently dug. Can I talk to him? Good evening. I hope you're right, and this turns out to be, indeed, a good evening. My name is David. I did not know there was a graveyard here. My pleasure, Mr. David. I'm Frank Baldwin. Do not ask me why, but Monsignor specifically ordered to bury the corpses here. Why? I do not understand. Did he order to bury corpses here? Why? I don't understand. What is there to understand, Mr. David? God has forsaken this place. Excuse the interruption, Mr. Baldwin. I'll leave you with your work. Have a nice evening. This small group of graves has been haphazardly arranged. So does that mean there's like a lot of people dying recently? Oh god. There's a lot of graves here. What's that? Oh, I can go to the beach. A piece of old fishing net. I should take that. It might be useful. What's this? Many years adrift have perfectly smoothed this flotsam into a small log. I could use a small log. The Lost Pilgrim, a sea stack older students at the school used to climb. Somewhere up there are my initials. Okay. I really do like the art style in this game because it's super pixely, but I mean, who would have thought that like super pixelated artwork would work so well with this like sort of Lovecraftian gothic horror, but because everything's a little vague but very atmospheric. The cliff somehow looks very inviting. I wonder how many poor souls have jumped from it. What? Jeremiah? That's an ominous thing to say. Okay, what do we have here? I remember that we used to keep here some textbooks. Now there is a music box. Well, I guess I'll yoink that. We used to keep our textbooks on these shelves. Dear brother, I have received your letter and I'll try to write you more frequently. I hope you are studying a lot and you feel comfortable there. We miss you a lot. When are you coming back? Father is in bed with fever and I do not feel very well, but I'm on medication. Today is my birthday and I'm feeling blue. It is a quiet and boring Sunday at the village. Mum is going to cook a lemon cake like those Grandma used to make. I wish we could eat it together. Right back soon. I am looking forward to knowing how you are doing, what you are learning, how is Scotland, and so on. A big hug. I think about you a lot. Your dear sister. So it's interesting that the nun at the entrance said this hasn't been a school for a long time, and yet there's letters to school attendees everywhere. January 15th, 1876. Father Ernest seems unusually troubled today. Several times he paused abruptly in the middle of a lecture for no reason, even during his favorite class, theology. January 18th, 1876. Today, Father Ernest was very irritable. Collins made a comment and was expelled from class for it, and even DeWitt was admonished just for reading a philosophy book. I hope Father Ernest doesn't turn his ire toward me. My father will be disappointed if I fail to get good marks. Yeah, why is all of this stuff from when we were there still sitting around? January 21st, 1876. It was very disconcerting to see Father Ernest entering class so pale and sweaty. In the middle of his lecture, he stumbled, dazed, and had to sit. Spectral moan. January 22nd, 1876. Father Eugene taught our theology class today, even though he doesn't know the subject matter as well as Father Ernest. When we asked him what had happened to Father Ernest, Father Eugene told us he had taken ill. What worries me is that now Father Eugene is also starting to look unwell. February 20th, 1876. It has been a month since we last saw Father Ernest. We are told he is still sick, but if he is so ill, why hasn't a physician come to treat him? My studies are flagging, but I have taken it upon myself to read on my own. I hope this helps, as I must succeed in spite of the problems happening around us. February 23rd, 1876. It was announced this morning that the school is to close. None of us know why, and we cannot get a straight answer from the faculty. They each dodged the question, and I'm starting to think they may not know the answer themselves. Their anxiety is palpable, though they tried to hide it behind a calm face. But what about Father Ernest? I hear he alone is to remain after we vacate the premises. The picture is the photograph of my graduating class. I see myself, Father Ernest, and Anthony. I do not remember the names of the others. One face has been completely scratched out. What? There is an odd sentence written on the board. In death there is hope, in death there is life. One must seek its true nature to understand the nothing. It looks like it has been there for years as the chalk has faded in some places. Alright, so it's currently 1891. And he spectral mode. He graduated in I'm guessing 1876, right? Because that's what 1876. So it's been 11 years? 10 years? It's been 10 years. The books on these shelves are old and musty. Theology is the dominant subject. So pretty much when he graduated, things shut down, and this is kind of a time capsule. Does he not remember shit that went down? Well, this is concerning. We need to help that guy somehow. She seems like she may know something. Oh, there's a magazine entitled Weird Tales. Oh no, we saw that already. And she's manipulating him. We're gonna have to come. Some bandages, another medical equipment, nothing of interest. Yeah, we're gonna have to get rid of her somehow. and talk to that guy, give him the real story. But I think that's for next time. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that you join me next time for more, horrible existential crises, etc. Hope you have a good night, or morning, or afternoon, wherever it is. See you next time. Bye!